What up, Internet? Corinne here. Guess what? I'm heading to Starbucks. So you know what that means. You're watching Corinne versus Starbucks. Gonna go get myself a unicorn Frappuccino. Hopefully, it's made of real unicorns. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, got my unicorn Frappuccino. Still unclear as to what the is in here, but YOLO, right? Yeah, so I can only drink beverages that I match. It's really weird. That's what it is, mango syrup. So basically, it's like a mango syrup milkshake. You know, honestly, it's just too f***ing sweet for me. It's like, hold on, I gotta Instagram it real quick. Does anyone else feel completely betrayed that there's no f***ing coffee in it? At least some tea, something. You could put some mate in here. I think I'm gonna have to recreate something of my own concoction. My stomach does not feel good, y'all. It's basically just milk and sugar. I'm gonna need to take a unicorn Frappuccino. Okay, now that I'm back home, I'm even more pumped to try to figure out how to make this thing myself because I just found out that one unicorn Frappuccino has the same amount of sugar in it as 3 Snickers bars. Who needs caffeine when you can ingest 3 Snickers worth of sugar in one drink? Woo, yes! Now that I have a pretty solid sugar high kicking in, let's get started, shall we? The first thing we're gonna do is take our coconut milk and steep our mate in the coconut milk. I also added some honey to this because I love honey and it's allergy time, and I was told that using local honey can help with your allergies. That's what I'm gonna do. I know it's not vegan anymore, and I'm sorry, okay? I like honey. Please don't die, please. Okay, I'm gonna let this steep for like 30 minutes and it should be good to go. Next up, we have the pink layer, which I'm going to be making with oat milk and this amazing beet juice supplement. Yep, I'm just adding this oat milk and some of my beet juice supplement. And look at this! We have pink, y'all! F***ing pink! I like it! You can't beat this! You know what I'm saying? You can beat a f***ing dumb joke into the ground, though. Alrighty! I think that my mate has been steeped thoroughly. And you know what? This shit right here tastes pretty f***ing good. This is my new mate latte creation. And to achieve our blue color, I'm gonna be adding spirulina. This is the good shit right here. You gotta find yourself a good dealer to get this quality. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'll also be adding a little bit of this food-derived natural blue food coloring. Looks pretty good. And now it's time for the fun shit. We got our blender here with some ice, and I'm just gonna pour our mate infusion in there and blend it up. Next, very gracefully, like a unicorn pooping, I'm pouring the concoction into my cup. Then I'm just repeating this whole graceful process for the pink mixture. To give it a little bit more pizzazz, I'm gonna put a few more drops of the blue food coloring in there. If you really want to take it to the next level, you top that with some whipped cream and some edible gold, like a unicorn boss. Okay, you know, I'll be the first to admit that this doesn't look exactly like the Starbucks version. And there's probably some other DIY versions that already exist here on YouTube that look better. But I think this looks pretty badass. It's actually more like a mermaid Frappuccino. Oh shit! Looking at the inventor of the mermaid Frappuccino right here, people. Delicious. Starbucks says they also use spirulina to create their blue color, which is interesting. Very interesting. Okay, yes. Now that I have a pretty sufficient mate/sugar buzz going on, let's give this another go. See if we can make it a little bit more Starbucks unicorn Frappuccino-y. This time I'm gonna make a non-caffeine version. And if you don't add the whipped cream, it could be vegan. For all you vegans out there, I care. Motherfucking frozen mango and frozen strawberries. Just pour that into your cup and then add a few drops of the blue food dye. I'm thinking we may have ourselves a wiener here. I mean, it's not exactly like the Starbucks version, but it tastes a crap ton better. Plus, the real ones are sold out now. So it's DIY or die up in here, motherfuckers. Rob tried the unicorn latte yesterday, so I want to see what he thinks about my version.
That is way better than the other piece of shit you had me taste before.
Right? DIY. Or get the Frappuccinos.
Is there any coffee in here?
No.
It's not a Frappuccino then.
Listen, the other one doesn't have coffee in it either.
That's stupid.
This is the kid-friendly version. That's why it'd be good for you. Okay, well, I think that's it for this video. As always, we want to know what projects you want to see us try, so leave your suggestions in the comments right there down below. And I'll see you later, you basic-ass unicorn bitches.
I have unicorn crap all in my hair and on my nose. I have never been so stressed out in my entire life.